Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss what we think will be big in bourbon in 2024. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Tim Swyatt, Kathy Cool, and Vaughn Nieters.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
What's happening, everyone?
Hey, so yeah, we're going to have some fun today. We're going to be talking about what we think is big in bourbon in 2024. We'll get to that after the break. For right now, KK herself said she's got something she want to talk about. What is that?
So, we talk about artificial intelligence and chat GPT and stuff around here. Sure. There is an artificial intelligence death clock that can ask you questions and determine fairly accurately when you're going to die.
I don't think I want to know that answer.
Oh, I'm looking.
Well, that was my question. Do you want to know the answer?
No.
No?
No, I think there's no good answer there, right? I mean, if it says I'm good for 40 more years, I'd probably go crazy. Be like, oh, I'm good. Even if I shave 10 years off of that, I'm good. And if they're like, you got a year, then I'm gonna fucking go crazy. I guess it's like, I only got a year. I gotta live this. No matter what happens, I'll end up going off the deep end and just living it up.
Going crazy.
It's the unknown where what keeps you in line. Yeah, it could be tomorrow, so I gotta it could be.
But like when your GPS tells you you're going to arrive at a certain time, aren't you always just trying to beat it?
Sure.
I bet I can shave 5 minutes off of that.
Yeah.
Definitely smarter than the GPS.
It's depressing as hell when you see a minute, you lose a minute. So you're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there 2:03, and now it says you're going to be there 2:04. You're like, fuck, God damn it.
You start speeding up and
of course. Yeah.
Get that minute back.
I would not want to know. I
just did mine. I looked it up. It is death-clock.org. It might not be the one you're talking about, but it's the one that came up. Okay. I will be 86 years old in 8 months. I am scheduled to die Saturday, March 2nd.
Von Nieters, I'll be long gone by then. If you should still be around, if you don't mind, giving McNew, sending flowers.
You knew it had to be out on the interwebs. It had to be out there.
1 more good years left. 51 summers left, babe. I got to make it good.
51
summers. I would have put money that it would have been January 12th for you.
God damn! Did you see my Jesus? It's a cursed day. It is a cursed day. My God. But it doesn't seem to affect the women. It's only the men. Knock on wood.
Okay, knock on wood. Yeah, well, there you go. So McNew just immediately checks it. So there you go.
I think you know her answer.
I think surprises when they're fun. Like if it were going to be next month, I'm like shit.
So if it would have said next month, would you have finished out the shows tonight or?
Yeah, no, because I enjoy doing this. But I would immediately quit my job Monday and go on vacation.
I'd be opening up a ton of credit cards in my own name and maxing out everything.
Never paying it back.
Yeah.
Off of this website, you would believe that, and you would do that?
Of course. It's they know.
So apparently I don't die. That's probably cool. I will just file bankruptcy like 100 other million Americans. It'll be fine. Not worried. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, McNew's got it. All right. Von Nieters, how about you, man? You want to know?
I think I'm like you, Steve. I don't want to know. I mean, like some silly website. I don't care. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll look it up for fun. I'm not taking anything into serious consideration when I see something like that. But if it was a legit, you're finding out for real, I would not want to know.
Okay.
Did you know that you can scroll your iPhone calendar that far? I'm gonna write it in.
I'll put it on the calendar. Put it on the calendar.
Putting it on her iPhone calendar.
Tell me what
So,
time, though. I'm just gonna put
Like
you.
I'll mark on my calendar the day before to buy flowers for me and Steve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spring.
Please do. You're representing me at that point. Yes. Steve wanted me to get you this. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. Tim, how about you, man? Is this something you'd want to know?
So I'm kind of like Charlie Munger, the great Charlie Munger, who recently passed, said, if I know where I'm going to die, I'm just not going to go there.
Oh,
So I'm like, pretty wild. I'm like, I just don't want to know. I'm going to keep on doing my thing. And what I do want, what I do want is making sure my eulogy is kick ass with like fireworks, loud music, and everything. It's all going to be staged. It's all going to be pre-planned. It's going to be a video of me, or more importantly, a hologram, most likely, of me.
Right.
I'm talking my own eulogy is what I have in my mind. But of course, it's not going to happen yet. No, I don't. I have no interest. I'm just going to keep on moving, keep on planning, and keep on doing my thing.
Has your wife figured out if she's going to die before you're not? Because my wife already says, I don't need to know anything about her plans because she's going to outlive me, so she'll handle all those details.
100%.
My wife tells me that all the time. She's like, don't worry about it. Yeah.
No, she just the general just wants to know where all the paperwork's at.
Right. Yeah. My mom bought like a insurance thing on me when I was a kid, and I was like, we should just cash that out and we can enjoy that. She's like, no, I'm going to need that when you die. I want to have some fun. I'm like, yeah,
Exactly.
I'd like to be able to have fun with that money too. Yeah, it'd be nice.
Little Steve, it's not meant for you though.
Right, I
That's the problem.
guess. I don't know. Like
Where's the paperwork and where are the random gambling accounts? I just need to know where those are at, and we'll be fine.
The random gambling accounts, yeah. Wow. You think about that stuff from time to time. I was like, do I have all my passwords and shit together? Like I want. Hopefully you do, but especially I worry about this stuff because I like the shows. I want the shows to go on. So I told my kid to keep the shows out there. Just keep them out there for the audience to find.
Well, we know the ABV Network website's going to be out there for 50 years. So
yeah, exactly. I kept renewing that. Yeah, I kept renewing that. So yes, every year I had it set up where it auto renewed for 3 years, and every year they still sent me the notice saying it was due up, and then it was it tacked on 3 more years each year. So that'll be out there. That'll be out there for everyone to enjoy for eternity. All right, KK, you asked the question. What do you want to know?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like
interesting.
It seems like Von Nieters, if he decided to do it, he's not going to carry the way because he doesn't. It seems like you would take that as gospel. You would be like, fuck. I'd be like, Kathy, do you want to go to Key West next year? You're like, no, I'm scheduled to die next December, so I can't go.
Sorry, I can't do
you're not making any plans and shit.
That's a big risk.
I'm not buying those non-refundable tickets.
That's right.
Now,
But I'll see you in Key West in December.
Pretty mad about my death date though. It's March 2nd, which is pretty ass. You're gonna make me live through one more goddamn winter. I hate it.
Well, maybe you're in Arizona by then or whatever.
Yeah, you can go anywhere you want.
Maybe I will be somewhere nice by then, but
yeah, for sure.
At least before tax day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's coming, so you'll just prepare.
Right.
That winter, you just
I do know
vacation.
the night before March 1st, I'm going to do my makeup and hair and write a note. Do not touch my face. Do not touch my face. It's done the way I want it. If
Okay.
it's different, I'm haunting everybody.
Right. Interesting.
That last 4th of July picture better be epic. That's all I got to say.
Oh.
Oh
Oh my God! She's in her 80s, in that outfit. Oh my God!
Gravity by then. She's perfect.
I assume I will be having some lifts and work done by then. I got about 20 more years. 10 maybe. Got some work scheduled.
Got some work scheduled. All right.
It's needed.
Well, on that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Tim. Tim, what do you got there, man?
All right, I got a single barrel pick of Boxing Bear whiskey from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Oh, nice.
Give this one a try.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, not really anything going on there. I don't think I'm going to have much going on here. I think I'm going to beat that, though. I got Old Jet Brothers Sauterne finish, so let's see what we got here. Squeaky. Quiet. But enough to beat Tim. I have the lead. I have the lead right now.
But you did hear me. You did hear me.
We did hear you this time, which is like,
Yes.
we can't say that every time, so yes.
There is a change in the equipment.
Really?
Hey now. All right. McNew, you're next.
I am still going low proof January. I have some Maker's 46. It's a screw top.
Okay. Okay.
So you're actually doing it?
She's doing it. Yeah.
So I already owe $39, but I'm trying.
I'm in for 122.
All right.
I forgot to be doing the math.
You forgot that.
No.
Kathy, what do you got?
Well, I'm not doing low proof January. I'm going to open up my Leopold Brothers. It's the small batch.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay. That's our lead.
There's
right now.
the lead.
Very, very good. Very good. Leopold is getting kind of within our group a bit of a cult-like following at this point. It's kind of cool to see. They deserve it. I'm not saying.
Yeah, they do.
I'm part of that cult too, by the way.
I love it. Yeah.
That corn whiskey. I need
I
that
know.
corn whiskey.
I saw that. I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
want that.
Is that available on the website?
On the website? It's only $50 too. I saw. So.
I should have bought it the other day when I ordered.
If you were on the last flagship whiskey event when Leopold Brothers presented, he dumped about 60,000 pounds of peaches into that 3-chamber still to make a brandy.
That's some
That's
cool
going to
stuff.
be something.
I can't wait.
He just did a round of pears too.
Yeah, I want all that.
This is so
I want the
good.
peaches. I want the pears. I want all that stuff.
Yep.
I want everything that comes out of that 3-chamber. I'm
Yeah,
buying.
that's
He's
awesome.
got me. He's got me where he wants me because I'll buy a bottle of wine.
Right.
Whatever I got him.
Oh yeah. He's got me. That son of a bitch. He figured out a way. Yeah. So there you go. All right. And what's so unbelievable is so many people don't know. They don't know. They don't care. They're all this stupid shit they chase, and they leave Leopold Brothers sit on the shelf.
Well,
I'm
and
okay
Todd's
with that
aware
for
of
right
that.
now.
He talked about that last Monday. He's like, people don't really understand what we're doing, and it's fine. Like, he
Right.
doesn't-
Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I enjoy it
Wait for
too.
more for me.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll buy it
Von Nieters,
all.
what do you got, man? What do you got?
I am sticking with low proof January for these shows tonight as well with the Widow Jane Decadence.
Okay. That
Little
seemed
squeak.
fake.
Getting-
that was such a
Didn't
weird
it? Yes.
Delay?
It popped after it was out of there.
AI
100%.
generated.
How weird.
I'm gonna screen cap that and put it out there. And
Flag on the play.
the video. Yeah, he clearly
Flag
cheated.
on the
He's got a
That's
foot pedal.
back.
He's got a foot pedal. Yeah, 100%.
He's got a soundboard that he's.
Yeah. Well, he wins, but it's pending investigation.
Pending investigation.
Cheers, everyone.
It needs to be
There's an
swayed.
asterisk there.
Yeah. All right. What we'll do next, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about predictions that we have for what's going to be big in bourbon in 2024. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
This is Richard Paul from Art of the Spirits. Welcome to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about our predictions about what's big in bourbon this year.
Yes, we are. Now, there's two ways to look at this. These could be things that you're into yourself and you like the idea of, and they could be things where you don't necessarily like, but you know that they're going to happen. So, either one is acceptable. So it's not just the stuff we like we're talking about here. So what do you guys think? What are some things that are going to happen in 2024 in the world of bourbon?
One thing I think is going to be really big that I'm going to be a huge fan of that you guys probably won't be, but I've kind of already started doing it, but AI generated cork pops.
Yes. That will be in demand this year.
Yeah, I think you've already started that, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a trend I just started, 2024.
Yes. I'm getting tired of some of this AI stuff already, I got to be honest. Like at the Christmas where it's like a kid crying and he's looking in a box and it's something, did you see all those things? Yeah.
They're getting overdone.
Yeah.
Even the fact that it's taking over art, like artists are so talented, they deserve to be paid. I don't want to buy AI art. I want something someone created with their hand.
Yes.
Right.
So 2024 in bourbon, what do we think is going to be some big things? What do we think?
I hope more tiny distilleries like Buzzard's Roost, that tiny distillery and tasting room. I think that is the perfect vibe. I love that situation. I want 20 more of them. It doesn't have to be Buzzard's Roost, but I hope more companies do that concept.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, I would love that.
Especially when they've been in business long enough, you can see the fruits of their labor, some of the stuff that they've made on that still that they've got or in the gift shop. That'd be kind of cool. It's the only place you can get it is if you shop at the gift shop. That'll be
I'm going to actually give them a little shout out. I was there with the Robinsons on Monday, and the new bartender there, Will, did a great job. He's creating a cocktail there that looked really tasty, has some edible flower stuff going on. Having a lot of fun. And
did you eat the flower?
Yeah, he said he wants to figure out how to candy it.
What was it? Was it hibiscus?
Good.
Oh yeah. See, now you're asking me questions about things that I don't remember.
Oh.
Did you take a picture?
I grow hibiscus, so you could use.
Melanie may have a picture of it. I was there with the Robinsons.
She's our
Wait a minute.
resident photographer.
Von Nieters grows hibiscus?
Yeah. What is this?
It's a type of hibiscus. It's a called Rosa Sharon.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know they
a
were
hardy hibiscus.
Those are pretty.
Rosa Sharon, Rosa Diane.
I didn't know they were a hibiscus. Oh.
Yeah.
I
feed them to my turtles.
That was going to be my question.
The turtles eat them.
Yep.
In their cocktails. In their cocktails.
Yes. Correct.
Yes.
If you figure out how to candy it, call up Will at the Buzzard.
Will wants to know. Yeah,
I'll have to do some investigating.
There's some candy investigating. That's good. What else do
But
we
yeah,
think?
that's a great idea, McNew. I
Nope.
love that. More tasting rooms.
More tasting rooms, more Amberana finishes.
No,
Oh my
let's
God.
move on. What about
you just-
tequila
you-
barrel finishes?
I do like that.
Like what
Yeah.
finishes? Ken?
Yeah, I
Tequila
think-
barrel?
Tequila barrel. Yeah, maybe.
I
Those
think
are
we're
good.
going to see a lot more like unique finishes because I mean we've already been seeing a wave of new finishes and all these different blends of different finishes and stuff, and I think it's only going to get more crazy.
Yeah.
And
I do think-
not necessarily in a bad way, but I mean some stuff I
Yeah.
think has been
More like
overdone
this,
so
more
far,
like
but-
triple finishes and stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Barrel
Yeah,
was
I
the
see.
first one that I remember doing
Yes.
that. Now,
Yeah,
I'm
people
holding up
are-
Rye 3 here.
Real
They-
creative
Old
with
Elk
that.
Cigar Blend is another one that's up there with different cast finishes that is really, really tasty.
Yeah.
But
Magnus
I'm,
has like 3 as well.
Yeah. you know,
cigar blends.
I'm with you on the finishing, but I think it's getting overdone. I have a feeling we're going to start seeing a trend back to the grain. If anybody
Uh-huh.
saw a little post by Alan Bishop that kind of lit a fire, and then Todd Leopold talked about it on Monday, is like, if the consumer's focus is on stripping all the original grain from the product where all you taste is the influence from the barrel, what are we doing this? Why don't we just put grain neutral spirits in there and figure it out? What is really bourbon anymore? So I have a feeling you're seeing some more corn whiskeys coming out. I think you're going to find more grain forward whiskeys start moving forward and becoming popular again.
Yeah.
That would
American-
be great. I love
They're
the
already
grain forward whiskeys.
Yeah, it's just is all this innovation. People are just wanting to try stuff new and stuff that either hasn't been done or isn't being done on a wide spectrum.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, here's a trend, and again, it touches on what you were just talking about as well. Just going with just a non-finished product and James E. Pepper and that new $60 decanter that they've got out. Fantastic whiskey, by the way. A
Yes.
plus. It's my first one that is in Whiskey of the Year running for 2024.
Ooh.
So I know in some places it came out in 2023. Large scale, it's all just coming out now. I mean, so to me, it's a 2024 entry into that, and it's fantastic whiskey. It's $60, and Amir was saying, I think there's going to be going back to just people doing some really solid whiskey. So I think that goes back on the trend Tim was just talking about. Is there going to be some pushback to just go back to that? And then the other thing is there going to be a pushback where solid values start coming back? It seems like in the last couple of years, everything is $100, $150,
You took it
$300.
from me, Steve. You're right.
Some of those, are we going to start seeing more $60 bottles that is really good whiskey?
Look at
I think
Bacta.
so.
We talked about Bacta 1929.
Yeah.
28.
28.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you're looking
28.
at that product. It's what, $70.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think you're going to find people going. That's what is it? It's the super ultra premium and the ultra premium, the premium. That ultra premium or the premium level, I think, is going to get more love these days. That $40 to $70 range,
Right.
I think, is going to get a lot of play now.
Yeah.
I agree. We're saying that decanter is $60. It's gorgeous. He could
It
have
is.
charged $200 for that. Didn't. So like there's still value there though, like $60, $70.
That interview, by the way, comes out
this year.
on the 15th, and I guess as this comes out, it's probably already out there. But
Yeah.
we're recording before that, and when it comes out, listen to that show. I mean, he talked about that. He's like, we could probably get something like that, and you know what? It would probably sell because people would want it on their bar. But he doesn't want it where you buy one bottle and it just sits on your bar as this showpiece. He wants it to be the one that you buy and you drink with your buddies this weekend. Then you go out and buy another bottle, and then you're drinking that. It's an everyday drinker. Today, $60 is along the lines of everyday drinker. It really is. I mean, that's
Yeah. And I see that coming back where people are not chasing anymore. I don't think it's going to be a trend to chase, to be the look what I got. It's like, hey, I bought this. Let's share it. Let's open and let's drink it. I can
I
buy
hope
another.
so.
Ooh, wouldn't that be nice?
I
I
hope
really do.
that's going to be a trend this year.
I'm on the other side of that. I see it more. Maybe I'm just paying attention to it more, but I still see that still going. Look at the lines outside of stores for raffles.
Kroger
It's just,
thing. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
But the good thing is,
I'm hoping for that, McNew. But the more
I'm hoping, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Crossed,
I don't think it's going to happen either. But
I think
really
we're
wish- I really
blinded
hope it
by it.
does.
Yeah.
Being in our group that we have and the friends that we have that don't chase stuff like that. And I think,
I don't miss it. I don't. I look at that and I see these people getting even the cool bottles that I wouldn't mind having. I mean, I see a guy who wins a George C. Steak. Fuck yeah, I'd like to have George C. Steak.
Oh yeah.
But not more. I'd rather not have it than go stand out in the cold and take a chance at getting it, and take a chance at not, and all the people, the way they act at those places. I'd rather not be a part of that. And
Of course.
I'll just drink the $60 decanter from James E. Pepper. I'll drink those, and they can have that. And I'll be fine. You know what? I'll still be fine. Without, if I never get to have a George T. Stag again in my life, I'm going to be okay. Yeah, and according to the death clock, I've only got a couple weeks anyway. So yeah.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm just
I
living
will
out without
add-
it. Yeah.
Kind of a distillery, I think that's going to get some name and some recognition now going forward. How nice is it having Log still in the Dan family, kind of working with Heaven Hill and settling that they can use the Dan family name now? We'll see how that goes, but I think that's going to help them get on the map a little bit more with the shows and everything. Watch Log Still start going on a massive campaign, and all of a sudden you can't find Log Still anymore.
Right. Yeah. So that's cool. What else do we think is going to be big this year? For the
So, Tim,
ABV
you mentioned-
Network, it's going to be
What?
It's going to be events. ABV Network's events. We're having a lot of
Right?
events this year.
Oh yeah.
Those
Already got
gonna
a couple
be epic.
lined out. We got more coming up. Working on one right now. Haven't talked about a whole lot, but I've got to make it happen first. But yeah. So lots of cool things coming up.
Well, it kicks off with Key West, and then March
Yeah.
we have the Bardstown Motor Motel.
Then we got the train. Then we got
Go over
the
the whole
train.
Train. Yep.
Yeah.
Train sells out in
So
5 minutes. The train event,
Right.
I mean,
Is
Yeah,
anybody
that
booking
was
the
insane.
second car? Because I canceled our spots, but I definitely want to get on the second car if anybody's joining.
Yeah, that was unbelievable to me how that all went down. And yeah, it's like and the Bardstown Motor Lodge thing too. I had no idea we're going to get that many people. I swear to God, I thought 10 people will just work out where we go down and we
People
get dinner. and
people
stuff.
missed events, Steve. People love the
Yes,
events.
yeah,
So they
yeah.
were missed.
Yeah,
you just
I mean, it's
created your own whiskey fest down there. Your
Yeah.
own little whiskey because you're
What
going to have
accident?
distillers coming to us. It's just easier for them to come to us now than for us to go to them. We're going to set up
it-
tables.
This, and luckily I have enough contacts and friends to make one happen. And then I think after that, this thing gets a lot easier because people are we'll see it. Our group will post on social media. It'll be out there that we did this. And I think future years are going to be easy. I think this first year is going to be a little bit tough. Just the logistics of it. How does it work and all that kind of stuff. But
Well, you got to
I'm excited
get all the kinks out of it and everything. You got to
Yeah,
figure out what
yeah.
works. We don't even know. We'll figure it
We
out.
don't know. Yeah, we'll
You
be
know?
figuring it out live. Yeah. So.
We do know it's going to be a good time, though. That we do
It
know.
will be a good time. It's a great
Oh my
group.
God,
It's going to be a fun place. Yeah.
Cannot wait.
I know. It's
That's
gonna be-
I don't want it to come too fast because I don't want to skip over Key West yet. But that
Key
Bardstown is going to be
Key West
solid.
is amazing.
Man,
And
it's coming up.
yeah, looks like if weather holds out the way they say it looks like weather will be good to get out of here, and then it goes right in the shitter. So I'm hoping you guys are back here in St. Louis and it's 4 degrees and snowing, and I don't even care what's going on back here as long as I'm in sunny Key West. Yeah, I'm looking at those temps, like 78, 80, so the high. I'm like, yes, please. Especially now with what we're looking at. It's
Keeps you hanging
supposed to be
on
like 7
God,
degrees
it's
one day
this
here.
weekend, but you're going to
Yeah.
be there soon. It just keeps you hanging on.
It does. It really does. So, well, there you go. There's a little bit about us. Friends just chatting, as well as some predictions for 2024. We did a little bit of that for you. So that's how it goes on the Bourbon Daily. So and that just is what it is. So yeah. People continue to be interested in the show, though. We get new people coming in all the time into the shop talking about it and stuff like that. So fun stuff. So there you go. We're going to wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Von Nieters, we're starting with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Von Nieters.
All right, Kathy.
You can find me on Instagram at KKCastStrength.
Okay, fair enough. Tim, how about you?
You can find me on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
All right, McNew.
On Instagram at McNew ABV.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place to hang out, the place to talk whiskey, the place to try before you buy. We are online at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Farnance will have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing, the ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.